How do you deeply want something without letting it control your happiness? You giving your best without trying to control the outcome. I did my best, so I can let go of it now. This is not being lazy. You're not starting to be lazy. The goals that you have, they shouldn't consume your mind. They should inspire you. Hi guys, and welcome back to a new episode of Young and Unscripted. We're back this week with another episode about mindset and manifestation. I want to talk about detachment today. I want to go all in, let's gravel out, let's really take all of this in. I really want you guys to take this episode in. I want you guys to go out this episode with a peace of mind, because you could create peace of mind in a minute. It's just letting go of something, letting go of an outcome, and you will have peace of mind. That's when you start growing. That's when you actually start doing shit. Things actually happen for you. So this week I kind of want to focus on a question, which is, how do you deeply want something without letting it control your happiness? So whenever we feel like we really want something, right? Like our heart is so attached to this because we really want it. Like it's our dream. We want it so bad. And we're like, we want it more than anyone else. We really want it. And it's like, it's on your mind all the time, all day. This is all you're thinking about. You consume it all. Like it's in front of you. You're not letting go of it. So we all have like some, like, it can be a relationship, a career, an audition, a certain amount of money that we have to make, or it's just anything that is something that we just want really badly right now. And sometimes when it's things that you're so attached to, then that's just gonna delay the outcome, because you're so attached to it that you probably sometimes don't even see the whole thing because you're so focused on this. But maybe you just have to go and do the next thing and do the next thing and just letting go. So what if the problem isn't that you want it really bad? What if the problem is that you convinced yourself that you need it? Let me talk about what actually detachment is and what it isn't. It's still caring about whatever you're doing. Like you still give 100% at what you're doing. You're not careless. You're not careless. You still care deeply. However, you accept uncertainty as well. You do what you're doing, but you accept that it's uncertain whatever will happen, and you accept that uncertainty, and you accept that you're not gonna be in control of the outcome. You're just gonna be in control of yourself and your actions. You're giving your best without trying to control the outcome. You're giving your 100%. That's why you can let go, because I did my best, so I can let go of it now. So you're letting your peace exist independently of the results. You're at peace independent of whatever will happen. You are at peace. And this is what will actually get you even more. This is how you can start off clear mind, healthy mind, peaceful ease, and then you can start doing the next things, and you're not gonna have like a whole knot in your mind thinking about one thing and thinking about one thing, just saying bye. And what detachment not is, because I don't want it to sound like you all of a sudden don't do anything anymore. You all of a sudden you're like, okay, you know what, I believe in it, okay, bye. That's not it. You're not starting to be lazy or something. This is not being lazy. You're not starting to be lazy. You're not starting to pretend like you don't care, and you start to like not do 100% because whatever happens. You know what I mean? Like you still give 100%. You still give your best. You still do whatever you actually could do. You still care. It's not that you don't care. It's not that you're being lazy. And it's not giving up. It's not giving up. You're not giving up. You have ambition. You're not losing the ambition. Detachment is not losing ambition. So we cleared out what detachment is and what detachment isn't. Detachment is not giving up. You are not all of a sudden stop doing 100%. You're going to do 100% and go and do the next thing. Actions, actions, actions. That's what will bring you forward. That's how you will grow. Actions. Action after action, and not thoughts. Overthinking. It's what stops a lot of people. It will stop you from doing what you actually want to do because all of a sudden you're overthinking it. So detachment means you're committed to the effort, but not controlled by the outcome. So the next thing that I want to get into is the difference between wanting and needing, right? Because as I said in the beginning of the episode, what if the problem is not that you want it? What if the problem is that you think, that you convinced yourself that you really need it? Because these two differences are huge, and it's a mindset. It's something that in your mind that sometimes you don't realize that you did that. You did that subconsciously without realizing, unintentionally. I want this is like you thinking about things that you really want. Like you want that audition, you want to book that role, you want to have that car, and you're thinking about it, and you're being inspired about it, and you have being happy about it, right? Because you think about those things and they make you happy, and that's great. You want to have that frequency. You want to have that energy that you have while you're thinking about it. You want to keep that. You want to keep that positivity, you know? So when you think about things that you want those things, but you still be okay. You still okay though right now. I would love to have that car. I would love to have that. I would love to book that job. But if it doesn't happen, I'm still gonna be okay. This is the I want. I want that, but if it doesn't happen, I'll still be okay. Now needing is where the anxiety actually begins, because if you convince yourself that you need this, then you're gonna be like, I need this. So if I don't get this, then my life will be over, or I'm not gonna be enough, or are you starting to get into the negative side because you're like, I need this. So then you're gonna be so much under pressure that the negative will take over you, and you start to think about the negative things that will happen. You're gonna be a failure. You're gonna feel like you're not enough. You're like behind. Like that. These are the things that are gonna start popping in your mind. The more you think that you need something, that you need it, that you're not enough without it right now. You are enough without it. You are still okay. If you're gonna convince yourself that you need something really bad, this is like negative things are gonna come up subconsciously because you're so convinced yourself that you need it, that you're convincing yourself that you're not enough with it. And this is not a good state of mind to start with and to be in at all. You shouldn't be in a state of mind like that you're not enough without something. You're enough as you are. Like you're not gonna be a failure just because you don't have a certain thing. You're not gonna be a failure. You're not gonna be behind or like anything like that. And then you start to convince yourself of something because you think you really need it, but you want it. You want it, and you can get it. You can get it if you work towards it. It's not that you need it really badly though. Don't think like that, because that's like being attached. But detaching is wanting it, but then not letting it control you and eat you up, eat your mind up. You're not letting that happen. So the moment your happiness depends on one outcome, you give that outcome power over you. It's you gonna give something power over you about your happiness, about your state of mind. It will disturb your peace. The moment you depend your happiness on something, on an outcome of something that you can't even control. All right, so we established what detachment is and the difference between the want and needing something. I also want to get into like why detachment actually creates stress, and maybe you don't even realize that that's the stress you actually have. Because I feel like sometimes I have that too. I experience that a lot. Detachment is something that I'm working on right now. I really notice that. I really notice sometimes when I'm really like stressed in my mind, because I have so much to do or something, and like I did, or just like there's so much in my mind. And I realized that sometimes I just need to lay down and breathe and detach from all of the results and all of the outcomes. But then when you just sit down and just detach for a second, it feels so good. And you should always be in that state. You should always be in that detached state. But not in a I don't give a fuck about whatever this is. More in a I'm happy with what this is, actually, you know? I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm happy and proud. Sometimes we don't realize that this stress that is in our mind, that stress that we have in our mind, is created by being attached to so many things, being attached to so much, just like breathing it out and letting it all out and letting all this negativity out. It can cause burnout. It can actually cause burnout. And we all feel that. We all have that sometimes, this burnout. And it literally, it's the outcome of being attached to something so bad. You're letting it consume you. You're letting it overcome your thoughts, all you think about. It will eat you up. It will burn you out. But just detach for a minute and master staying in that state of mind. Yo, master that. So some detachment examples in real life could, for example, look like career is you work incredibly hard, you gave you 100%, you gave the best, but you're not gonna let one rejection define you. You're not gonna let that tell you who you are and what you are. It's not gonna define you because you have no idea what the reason was that they actually said no. And you can't let that define you. You have to just keep going. Another thing in a relationship could be, I love this person to choose me, but I won't convince someone to love me. And honestly, to be honest, I feel like, especially in like relationship wise, the more you're actually not attached to that person, the more they come to you. The more detached you are, the more they crawl back and they'll like reach out. The more you just don't attach yourself to them, that's when they come back. And that's just how the universe works. You just detach yourself and it comes. That's when it actually will come. And it's funny that you actually see that, like, also in, like relationship wise. With goals, it's I'll chase my dream, but I won't pause my life until I get there. And detachment is connected to manifestation and manifesting, because when you manifest, you visualize that goal that you're manifesting and you work for it. And you trust that this will happen with the work you're doing. And you release. You not keep thinking about your manifestation the whole time. It's something that you have to let go when you're manifesting something. It's something you let go, you release, you trust the universe. You don't let it control you. You control yourself, your thoughts, your emotions. The reason why that you can't control your thoughts, you already know. Positivity is coming your way. So you continue living. You release, you continue living, you go to the next thing. You are detached. And this is how things manifest in your favor, by detaching from the outcome. So I would say some tips for like detaching and for not letting things consume you. Focus more on what you actually are doing, your actions, and what you can do. I love to make to-do lists. I love to just make to-do lists and just checking them one by one. Just doing the next thing after the next thing. Because when you do that, that's when you stop overthinking, because you don't have the time for overthinking, because you keep doing the next thing. So you're not going to give yourself the time to even overthink. And that's the thing. All of this, when you're giving yourself more and more time, you're giving yourself more and more time to overthink. And that's why success comes with just doing it. Once you have something to do, you're doing it the next minute. Like, this is where actually success starts. Celebrate the effort, not just the outcome. Celebrate that you be proud of what you just did. You did that. Celebrate that You give 100%, you did your best. Because sometimes when you can't celebrate the outcome, of course you want to celebrate the outcome. That's what we're rooting for. That's what we're going for. That's what we're aiming for. But if you cannot do that, still be proud of the effort that you gave. These are like habits that you can like create that will help you be like more detached. Then the most important one, create a life that you can enjoy now and not once you make it. Live in a life, be in a world, have a reality that you still enjoying, that you are at peace and happy. And don't think you will be happy once you will make it. Being happy and being at peace is a state of mind, and success just comes with that. Build a life that you can enjoy now. So yeah, to close off this episode, to just put it all together in one, detachment, it's not about wanting less. It's not about you limiting yourself or wanting something not as much. It's not that. It's about suffering less while you're still dreaming big. It's not about wanting less. It's about suffering less while still dreaming big. Remember that the peace doesn't have to wait until the dream arrives. You can be at peace now, right now. It's not like you will be at peace once you have this, once you have that. Peace is something that comes within you. To end all of that, I just want to say the goals that you have, the dreams that you have, they shouldn't consume your mind. They should inspire you and just make you want to work harder, make you want to dream bigger, and just keep going and not limiting yourself. Never limiting yourself, knowing that you can always do more. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it discourage you ever. Don't let it drain you ever. Goals should never drain you. Let it inspire you. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Mindset and Manifestation EP. And until then, I love you guys and peace out.